In this work, we present a method to leverage common structure for prior-free image reconstruction. In image reconstruction problems, the goal is to recover a ground truth clean image, which we call X, from a noisy corrupted version of it, Y. Here, X is degraded via some known forward model F. In this example, we are given noisy linear measurements of an image of a 3, where the forward model is a low-rank projection operator. Many methods formulate the solution to this problem as a maximum a posteriori, or MAP estimate, which asks to solve the following optimization problem. This problem asks to find the most likely image given the observed measurements. Crucially, due to the ill-posed nature of many image reconstruction problems, we require some additional knowledge or structure about the image to reduce the space of possible solutions. This constitutes an image generation model M, or IGM for short, which captures our assumptions or knowledge about the underlying image. There are many types of IGMs, ranging from handcrafted to learning-based models. One issue with handcrafted models is that they require significant hyperparameter tuning to succeed, and are prone to human bias in the model selection process. Learning-based methods typically need a large corpus of clean data to succeed, which can be invasive or sometimes impossible to acquire in practice. In this work, we consider solving inverse problems without an image generation model or access to ground truth images. The key insight of our work is that solving inverse problems in a prior-free fashion is possible when common structure in ground truth images is shared across independent problems. For our first contribution, we show that a variant of the evidence lower bound, or ELBO, can help select image generation models from noisy measurements. For example, suppose we were given noisy measurements of an image of a 3, and we have IGMs to generate images of 0s, 1s, 2s, and 3s. We would like to select a model from these choices. We show in the paper that a variant of the ELBO, called the ELBO proxy, can be used as a criterion to select the correct model, in this case a model for 3s. Building off of this, we show how to solve inverse problems by directly learning the image generation model from noisy measurements alone. We consider the setting where we have access to a collection of noisy corrupted measurements, where the underlying images share common structure, for example by being drawn from the same distribution. In this example, we aim to learn an IGM that captures important statistics about birds from a collection of noisy bird images. We demonstrate that one can capitalize on this common structure and optimize the ELBO proxy to learn an IGM directly from a collection of noisy measurements. The key structural assumption we make is that the underlying ground truth images we aim to reconstruct share common structure. There are several applications in which this would be the case. As a motivating example, consider black hole imaging. In this case, it is impossible to have access to ground truth images. Instead, we have multiple observations of the same source over time. At each point in time, we collect noisy measurements of very similar sources. This knowledge can be leveraged to solve the inverse problem directly without a prior. We now showcase some results from the paper. As an initial case study, we show that with increasing the number of measurements, our reconstructions improve. For example, here we show the mean invariance of reconstructions for n equals 4, 35, and 75 examples. For comparison, the far right panel shows the mean invariance of reconstructions with an IGM trained on the entire MNIST training set of 8s, which includes on the order of 1,000 images. Note that the standard deviations of our reconstructions exhibit uncertainties in the correct areas. Additionally, we showcase denoising results on a celebrity face with 75 examples used. Note the high fidelity of our reconstructions with the ground truth images. Finally, we also show results on reconstructing a video of a black hole from compressed sensing measurements. This reconstruction was done with 60 frames of examples. On the left is an idealized ground truth, the middle is the target reconstruction given access to the compressed measurements, and the right is our reconstruction. Note the statistics of the black hole are preserved, and our approach is able to even super-resolve the target image. For more details on our method and additional experiments, please see our project webpage listed here. Thank you for listening.